Well, a teen's fight, only on 7. A court banned a 17-year-old from living with her mom after she was accused of making her sick.
But this teen insists she's the victim of a medical mystery that's going ignored. So she called 7 Action News reporter Kim Russell and asked her to make sure her side of the story is heard.
I was a perfectly healthy, thriving teenager.
Just over a year ago, Leiani McMichael says she was living the life of a normal teen, playing sports, driving, going to school. Then she says something happened to her that could happen to anyone.
You can get sick and then your whole life turns upside down and your family is broken up.
Now this court order bans Leiani from living with her mom and her little sister Anaya.
It just happened all out of nowhere.
Leiani says her nightmare started when she needed her appendix removed. After surgery, she couldn't keep food down. One doctor said she may have suffered nerve damage during the operation. They gave her a feeding tube. A complication with the feeding tube and medication put her in a coma while she was in California visiting her dad.
Fact is, my mom wasn't even there when that happened.
She says she continued having health problems when she got home. Leiani says she was shocked when Child Protective Services took her from her Bloomfield Hills home in November, forced her to live at Children's Village in Pontiac, and accused her mom, who made a plea months ago on 7 Action News that Leiani be released, of Munchausen by proxy, a disorder where a parent makes a child sick for attention.
No, I've never done anything to make her sick. And I always did my best to provide everything for my kids.
When they had therapists on site telling you that your parents are bad for you, that they did all these things to you, which weren't true at all.
Are you abused? Has your mom ever hurt you?
No, not at all. She has never laid a hand on me.
Has she ever made you sick?
No, not at all.
After a month, the state dropped allegations of Munchausen by proxy and accused mom instead of medical neglect. Then in January, the charge of medical neglect was dropped. Still, Leiani isn't allowed to live with her mom. So what does the state have to say about why it's keeping this family separated? Well, the state doesn't comment much because of privacy laws. So we reviewed court documents. The fact is there are no active Child Protective Services charges. There is now a guardianship case. A judge ruled Leiani could live with her stepdad and a reunification process should be started. Leiani says she waited 2 months for that to happen, then called me.
I needed your help because my medical guardians, they're not doing reunification. I need reunification. I want my family.
An attorney for the court told me in general, reunification can be a slow process involving psychologists to make sure Leiani is not hurt. Leiani says she is a victim of the court system and a medical mystery.
I know for sure my mom didn't do this to me and I was perfectly healthy and there is something going wrong in my body.
Her next court date is April 20th. Kim Russell, 7 Action News.
Wow, you know, Kim's going to